couple things. A few of us watched the Great Mill game the other night. We kind of beat ourselves on a couple things. One is we're not being prepared, and also just distractions. Poor shot selection. If we can't protect the ball, we're going to struggle. And that starts in practice. 1984, a buddy of mine was coaching Boys and Girls Club, and he needed a coach for the 9th graders. I had no clue. None. I was like, I want to play ball. I'm not a coach. So he said, I need a body. So I did for about 5 games, and then the 6th game I was in. I was hooked. Come on, man. Let's go. Get on a better angle, Carlos. Wrong foot, Rob.
Hurry up.
Shoot at the top of your jump. After I left Boys and Girls Club, I was still in Tacoma Park because I worked at Montgomery Blair High School. So I became their freshman coach my first year, and then JV coach my 2nd year. So I was a JV coach at Blair for 7 years and head coach for 6. A good friend of mine who was from Southern Maryland, and Coach Datcher, was retiring during that year. He just kept, pushing me, come on down, at least interview, I kept saying, I've been in this gym before. Well, earlier in the 80s, Steve Datcher ran a league, the men's league here, and I played here. It was just a good fit, good opportunity, good people, and a good challenge because, we were 4A at Blair, and this was 3A. This is a communication drill. You have to talk. So I'm coming to Steve, right? I'm calling Steve, right? Steve will give it back. I'm going to hand it off to Steve. Steve going there. Go ahead, go, next ball.
Great coach, like intensity, but then he has that soft side to make sure you know what you're doing. Like take everybody under his wing and just make sure we all successful from his first person he coached to the last person he coached.
He'll tell you like, what did you do? And then he'll see like what happened, what we did wrong, what we did right, and what we could do next time, like to fix it.
One, you have to be a people person, and you have to love kids and understand teenagers. And we just hope that one day when they leave us, they can come back and say, hey, this is what I learned from being here. All right, bring it in real quick. Defense recovery drill. Get there, Vaughn, you gotta get there, get to the spot. Come on, Vaughn, that's not karaoke. We're not karaoke. Turn and pivot and sprint. When you have talent, or what people perceive as talent, you still have to blend it. You have to mesh it. And it's not always easy having the kids put their egos on a shelf for the cause. Even though we've had talent over the years, we've had to really coach them up too.
Number 12, C.J. Sampson. Number 24, Porter.
It meant a lot because of so many people who really affected those wins. And like I told them, I said, you're just as much as part of the 3. It just wasn't me. There were just so many people involved in that. That's what really made it special.
He's been working since 2000, 2001. Working real hard with, less talent, kept everything together. Then when he gets to 300, that means a lot.
I actually didn't know when it happened. I found out like after the game, and I was like really excited. I was like, yeah, he's moving his way up in the coaching book. I like try to jokingly compare him to Coach K and all that.
The ball is on this side. Now we got to make it clear. If you start the ball, what your job is, because we're giving up too much of the lane when we're trotting down the floor. My biggest joy, though, is when the kids come back. I mean, we've had, over the break, we've had so many come back, and I've had them speak to the team. So just really sitting back and looking at their maturity level, just watching them when they come back.
They call them all the time, tell them how they're doing. Just the other night, a former player called him, told him he had a good family and all that, successful because of him. And he remembered like something he told him way back in '99.
This is my first year and like playing varsity. And it's a good feeling to know that you have your father and your coach all in one.
Good block. Hey, that wouldn't have been a bad block, the second one, but now you're trying to kill him. Just be athletic and just stay up there. Coach Pitts and I, we were done 2010 when Stephen Battle and that crew left out, because we had them 4 years. So we said we're gonna hang until they graduate. The team that followed blew our phone up during the summertime. And they were like, Coach, one more year. We can do this. Eat his lunch, go by. Ooh, all right, good help. It's really the guys that kind of dictate what we do, you know. If they're hungry, they make us kind of hungry, you know. And that's really how we've been feeding on it. See the ball, see the ball, see the ball, see the ball.
If I were to graduate next year and, you know, come back and talk to another group and he's not here, that just feel, you know, like it's like a void, like it's not there.
I grew up because of watching Stones. My brother and sister play here. So not seeing him here is going to be real weird.
To see him just at home doing nothing almost, just watching the game, it's gonna be weird just to see him not actually involved in it. I can't like picture it almost.
Good, Steve. Good. That's all right. No, that's good rotation. That's good rotation. I'll take the foul. I love the sport. I love the kids. I love coaching. I love the county. You know, I love the kids. The community's been great. I have no complaints. 3, 2. Good pass. Reset, good pass, Donnell.